Jack and Annie's Adventure in the Magic Treehouse. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, lived a brave and curious boy named Jack. Jack had a best friend named Annie, who was always ready for an adventure. Jack loved reading books more than anything else in the world, except maybe for chocolate chip cookies, which were his absolute favorite dessert. One sunny morning, Jack and Annie discovered an old, mysterious treehouse at the edge of their village. The treehouse had a sign that read, "Magic Treehouse." Intrigued, they decided to explore it. As they climbed up the wooden ladder and entered the treehouse, they were amazed to find it filled with shelves of books from floor to ceiling. Jack's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Annie, look at all these books. We can go on so many adventures," he exclaimed. Annie smiled and picked up a book with a picture of a dense, dark forest on the cover. "Let's start with this one," she suggested. As soon as she opened the book, the treehouse began to spin, and before they knew it, they were transported to the very forest depicted in the book. The forest was magical, with sparkling fireflies lighting up their path. Jack and Annie walked deeper into the woods, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Suddenly, they heard a growling noise. It was the Goblin King, Jack's enemy. The Goblin King had been searching for Jack to steal his bravery and make it his own. "I've finally found you, Jack," snarled the Goblin King. Jack stood firm, his bravery shining through. "You won't scare us, Goblin King," he declared. Annie held Jack's hand tightly. "Jack, remember, bravery and curiosity lead to great adventures," she whispered. With newfound courage, Jack and Annie devised a plan to outsmart the Goblin King. They led him on a wild chase through the forest, using their knowledge from the books Jack had read to find hidden paths and escape routes. The Goblin King was fast, but Jack and Annie were clever. Finally, they reached a clearing where a beautiful, glowing tree stood. "This must be the magic tree," Jack said. They circled the tree, and as the Goblin King approached, they used its branches to create a trap. The Goblin King got tangled in the branches and couldn't move. "You may have won this time, Jack," roared the Goblin King. "But I will be back." Jack and Annie stood together, victorious and proud of their bravery. The treehouse began to spin once again, and they were transported back to their village. They climbed down the ladder, their hearts still racing from their adventure. Jack looked at Annie and said, "We did it, Annie. We faced our fears and won." Annie smiled and handed him a chocolate chip cookie. "Bravery and curiosity truly do lead to great adventures," she said. The sun set over their village, and Jack and Annie returned to their homes, dreaming about the next adventure that awaited them in the magic treehouse. And so, with hearts full of bravery and excitement, Jack and Annie prepared for many more adventures to come, knowing that together, they could face anything.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.